Round 11 of the United Rugby Championship is nearly upon us, and with the Guinness Six Nations taking its first rest week, the spotlight is fully on the club game this weekend. While most of the top international stars who've been lighting up the championship won't feature this weekend, some key squad players who didn't quite get enough game time in rounds 1 and 2 are back. So, what are the biggest talking points heading into this round? Let's break it all down. Firstly, the battle for South Africa's top spot. The Vodacom Bulls and the Hollywoodbets Sharks are South Africa's two key flagship teams in the URC in 2025. One of them will be aiming to take a clear step ahead of the other on the overall table as the Bulls host the Sharks at Loftus Versfeld in a classic match that rivals any club game around the world. The Bulls will be looking to build on a strong win over the DHL Stormers, whilst the Sharks will be looking to lay down a marker. So, who takes it? Let us know in the comments below. Number 2, Cardiff's tough test without Matt Sherratt. Cardiff Rugby face a massive challenge as they travel to Galway to take on Connacht Rugby, but they'll do so without their head coach Matt Sherratt. With Warren Gatland leaving Wales mid-Six Nations after 14 straight losses, Sherratt has been named as the interim coach for the national side, leaving Cardiff in a tricky situation. Can they go over and upset a team that are desperate to get back into the top 8, or will it be a step too far for a very impressive club this season? Number 3, Munster's push for the top 4. Former URC champions Munster have set their sights on climbing back into the top 4 following a sluggish start to the season, but they'll have to do so without several key stars, namely Ty Byrne, Conor Murray, Jack Crowley, Calvin Nash and Peter O'Mahony, with them all being absent on Irish duty currently. Thomond Park, they will host a red-hot Scarlets side this weekend, and that would be a major statement win for the Munster coaching team if they could do it without their international stars. Number 4, can the Stormers turn form into wins? John Dobson's DHL Stormers have had flashes of brilliance so far this season, but they've struggled to put together a full 80-minute performance. Their one standout showing was a dominant 40-0 win over Sale Sharks, where everything seemed to click. But they've since suffered 3 consecutive defeats, with their season now hanging in the balance. They'll need to find some consistency as they take on an Emirates Lions team who started the season strong but have faded since in what is a fascinating contest in Johannesburg. Number 5, can Leinster keep their hot streak running against a resurgent Ospreys? Leinster have been a juggernaut on the road this season, but they're about to face a serious test against an Ospreys side riding a 5-match unbeaten streak. The Welsh outfit was ruthless in their last outing, dismantling Benish on 43-0. Leinster may be missing their top internationals, but with their incredible squad depth, they can still be a very tough side to face. Can they maintain their perfect record so far this season? Now, let's quickly run through the full list of fixtures of what will all be live on FloRugby. On Friday, February 14th, Edinburgh Rugby will play host to Zebre Parma at the Hive Stadium, as will Ospreys hosting Leinster at Swansea.com Stadium. On Saturday, February 15th, the Emirates Lions will host the DHL Stormers at Emirates Airline Park, whilst the Vodacom Bulls will host the Hollywoodbets Sharks across the city at Loftus Versfeld in Pretoria. Benetton will play host to Ulster at the Stadio Meningo, whilst Munster will host Scarlets at Thomond Park. From there, we will go up the road to Galway, where Connacht will host Cardiff Rugby at Dexcom Stadium to close out that day's action. Sunday, February 16th, the Dragons will host the reigning champions, the Glasgow Warriors, at Rodney Parade in what will be a fascinating clash between two sides who have lost plenty of players to the international scene. That's all for this week's URC preview. Make sure you check out all of the action live on FloRugby and let us know your predictions in the comments. Which teams do you see coming out on top this weekend? Thanks again for checking out our video, and if you enjoyed it, please feel free to hit that like button and subscribe as it all helps.